Hello everybody, I would like to preface this video by letting you know that I am a bit under the weather, so I apologize if this is a bit tough to watch or to listen to. So please bear with me. Did you know that 2 out of every 3 Americans is considered to be obese, with 1 out of every 20 being considered morbidly obese? These are statistics provided by the National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases on niddk.org in an article outlining overweight and obesity statistics. Obesity is a rising issue across the globe, and it only seems to be getting worse as time goes on. The main causes of obesity are lack of physical activity, as well as poor eating habits. In this video, I would like to go over why obesity is a rising epidemic, some of the causes, and some proposed solutions to the problem. For my first point, I would like to go over just how much of an epidemic obesity is in the United States. Obesity is calculated by a formula combining your height and your weight to reach your body mass index. A body mass index of over 30 is considered to be overweight. According to the article, Adult Obesity in the United States, posted by stateofobesity.org on September 1st, 2016, Colorado has the lowest percent of obesity with 20.2%. But we have 25 states with over 30% obesity rates. That means over 95 million adults suffer with obesity every day. Obesity leads to a plethora of different issues, mostly related to health. StanfordHealthcare.org, a leading innovator in healthcare and cutting-edge treatment, examined the main health issues surrounding obesity and the effects of obesity. People with obesity are placed at a higher risk of sleep apnea, cancer, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, bone and joint issues, not to mention psychological and self-esteem issues related to body image. Obesity-related issues cost over $150 billion a year and cause over 300,000 premature deaths. And it's not just adults, children as well. In an article titled Overweight in Children, posted on July 5th, 2016 by the American Heart Association, obesity rates have more than tripled in children from 1971 to 2001. While sometimes caused by hereditary issues and disease, obesity in adults and children is typically caused by the lack of physical activity and poor eating habits. Now that we understand how much of an issue obesity is in the United States, we can move on to some of the causes. The first one being poor eating habits. Americans today are busier than ever, leading to fast food restaurants serving over 50 million customers a day. The United States Health and Food Council is quoted as saying, "The average American adult buys a meal or snack from a restaurant 5.8 times a week." And more than 30% of children eat fast food on any given day. With the average adult fast food meal having 836 calories, it adds up when the daily suggested caloric intake for an adult woman is 2,000 calories and for a male is 2,500. According to research done by the Harvard School of Public Health, posted on their website on December 5th, 2011, it showed that eating healthier actually costs more by about $1.50 a day versus that of an unhealthy meal. So these higher costs and the seemingly lack of time are pushing more and more Americans towards these lifestyles of poor eating habits and lack of exercise, leading to obesity. The second cause is lack of physical activity. To maintain good health, adults are suggested to get 2.5 hours per week of moderate to vigorous exercise, with children being required to get 1 hour every day. More and more people are getting less exercise, and that's because there's fewer jobs that require physical activity, and more people are opting to go for their cars rather than public transportation, riding the bus, taking their bike, walking to work, or just places around them, the store up the block. According to the previously cited article by the Harvard School of Public Health, 13% of kids in 2001 rode their bike to school. That's compared to 40% of children in 1969 that rode their bikes to school. Americans state lack of time, no opportunity, and low interest as reasons not to participate in physical activity. but it's so pertinent to get out there and move in order to lose weight if you are already obese, or just to maintain your good health. Now that we understand that obesity is an epidemic and some of the causes, we can begin to discuss some of the proposed solutions. Since Americans are so busy, they often opt for fast food. Unfortunately, most fast food places only offer salads. A satisfactory solution would be if fast food restaurants started to offer fresh fruit as a side or more healthy options. If we set some predetermined standards and offer tax credits or other business incentives whenever restaurants met these criteria, I think that would put us well on the way to solving some of our issues. Another idea would be for more communities to participate in community gardens. These are not only a low-cost way to get children out and about and introduce them to food, but it's also going to get adults out and physically active in the act of gardening. Raising physical activity can be more difficult because it's not already integrated into adult lives. It does have to be a conscious choice. Schools do a pretty good job of integrating it and stressing the importance on kids of physical activity and healthy eating choices. I do notice this in my daughter as she does come home quite frequently with papers on it or talking about needing to get out and eat healthier. But I think that it's important that communities band together. It does affect so many people directly and indirectly. So if communities can go ahead and start coordinating group activities like dance classes or group nature hikes, even just a tourist in your own town, where groups go out and take pictures of different things around the town or experience other things that the town has to offer. I think that we need to really work together to find these solutions within our communities. In conclusion, obesity is a rising issue affecting millions of Americans, and it's only getting worse. Now that we know why obesity is an issue in the United States, some of the causes of obesity, and some proposed solutions, we can start to take action. With a lowering obesity rate, Americans can start to live a healthier, happier, longer lives. Thank you.